Alright, good day. My name is Joseph Fagan, and I was tasked to create a virtual machine, install a operating system, outline the steps to prepare for software installation, install a productive application, install a antivirus, and to uninstall a application. Well, first I will start off with creating a virtual machine. So first we're gonna open Oracle. No, no. Let's run Oracle with admin privileges. Run as admin. And then we're going to do a new one. All right, so we're going to call this Windows 10. All right, Windows 10. And going to save it in the default location. And the operating system is going to load onto this ISO file. I will load it from my thumb drive or bootable media. So it's a Windows 11 open. So let's change this back to 11. Uh, and click next. Product key, that's not important right now. So we're gonna give it a password. It's a simple password. And all right, so I had a problem where I had to change the host name from Windows 11, and so it works. So from now we're going to use testing. So I'm going to press next. I know all right. So memory to allocate. So depending on what you're going to use the virtual machine for, I'm going to use it just for tests. So I'm going to leave it on the default base memory, one processor, two I should say. We're going to allocate 20 gigabytes for the sake of this video. Next, and here they're going to give us a summary, right? We click finish, and then it's going to power up. I'm going to pause the video, and now we're going to boot from the thumb drive. Fill the boot. Virtual machine fills the boot. This might. All right, so we're going to select it once more. Mount and retry boot. All right, press any key. Yes, let's capture the mouse. Press any key to boot from the DVD or CD. It's gonna load. So it's pouring up. All right, so here we are asking for the product key. We can skip that for now. Don't have a product key. It's moving a little bit slow because we didn't dedicate more cores to it and memory. All right, so basically, that's that. That's it. It's installing Windows, so it's going to take a minute. So whenever it completes, you simply have to just follow the instructions to install Windows. And that concludes the first part of this video. optimize system performance. So we're going to adjust the power settings, and we are going to disable unnecessary startup programs. We're not going to configure the virtual memory because we did that on the virtual box already to when you were installing the Windows 11. All right, so first to adjust the power plan. So first we can go to control panel. Go to control panel, we can go to hardware, sound, and then power options. Currently I'm using balanced, so it automatically balances performance with energy consumption and capable hardware. Reason I have that is because the battery isn't 100. All right, so we can change it. We can change the power settings, change advanced power settings. So as I'm saying, we're using balance. Normally there would be more options, but because of my current battery life is at the battery needs to be changed. So I'm not they won't give me any more option the other options, right? Because of my battery, as I said. But normally you would have more options to change. All right, so right now I have so we are going to optimize the system performance. So we're going to adjust the power settings and also disable unnecessary startup apps. So basically, and we won't be doing we won't be configuring the virtual memory because I already did that for the on the Oracle when we were installing the Windows 11. So edit the power plan. So we can go to control panel first, go to hardware, and then we go to power options. Once there, we can change the plan settings. So here you can change the time before the computer goes to sleep while it's on battery, while it's plugged on, while it's plugged in, I should say, and it turn off display. So that's basically have to do with sleep as well when it would turn off the display. Um, if you go to change advanced power settings, you'll be given more option. I'm using balance because of my current battery. But normally, on different systems, you have more options. But it's because my current state, my battery right now is not so 100, so I'm only limited to the balance. Um, so how to disable startup programs? You can go to you can type up startup apps in the settings, which will show the list of apps that will start up upon pouring on your system, right? I have a couple disabled already, right? So regarding your situation, you can click. Yeah, I will be using this, so we can turn off that, and that's how you would disable startup apps. So the next task is to prepare for software installation. So it's basically outlining, we need to outline the steps to check system requirements, backup data, and create a restore point. All right, so to check the system requirements, first, you have to, so it's, you would have to check whichever app you're going to install, you check the requirements, the system requirements. So we're going to do Microsoft, right, 365, right, specifications, right. So you're going to show the system specifications. And now what you can do now is to compare. So I'm going to compare it with my laptop. So we can go to system information, right? We can or we, no, we can more preferably go to settings. We can use system informations, but you can also use settings, right? So you go to system and scroll down and go to about, and it show you. So we are going to put them side by side so we can compare. So wait, so I'm currently using Windows, so they ask for 1.6 gigahertz or faster with 2 cores. I currently have 8 cores. No, yeah, I currently have 8 cores, right? My processor is 1.80 gigahertz, so that meets the requirements for that. Windows operating system Windows 11. I also have a Windows 11 memory, 4 gig RAM or 2 gig RAM, 32 bit for a 32-bit. I have a 8 gig RAM, right? Um, Hard disk, 4 gigabyte of available disk space. I have I have I have sufficient disk space. We can check if I was going to file Explorer and clicking on this PC, and I have 118 free gigabytes that I can use. Display, it's asking for 1280 by 68 by 768. We can also check that by going to display as well. Here, this is what I'm currently using because it's recommended. But if you can always change it to meet your to meet it, to meet up with the requirements. But I'm also above it, so I wouldn't need to change it. All right, so it doesn't require no graphics card or no net. um, Next, we are tasked to create a restore point. All right, so we can restore our data to the to the to the cloud. So Windows has this feature where we can create a restore point in control panel. So all right, so to create a restore point, you can go to the control panel or just type it in the search start menu. So we can create a restore point. So basically, okay, click restore, give it a description. So we're going to give it testing, and we press create. And while that is creating, well, I'm sure it's a backup data as well. So same, so we can go to type, let's type in backup or Windows backup. And just to note, both settings will be is going to be backed up to the cloud. So in case of switching to a new PC, you can always get this back. All right, so it's going to back up folders, apps, settings, and credentials. So we can press continue, and there you go. It's going to back up. Right. I'm going to show you how to also install LibreOffice. Right. So LibreOffice. All right. So we're going to install and configure LibreOffice. All right. So go to their page. Put it download LibreOffice. So I'm currently using a 64-bit system. So I'm gonna click this one, wait for the download pop up, save it to downloads, and save. Now it's gonna install up here. Right, so now that it's downloaded, let's install it and configure it. Next. So the typical are custom. So we can do custom to choose the features that we want, right? But we're gonna do the typical, so that would be these are the default components. We can create a shortcut. We can turn it into a startup app, which I don't want. So we're just gonna leave that unclicked and have the create shortcut option clicked. So it's gonna this may take up to several minutes, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be showing you how to remove a software and verifying that the files are deleted along with the software. So verify removal of all the related files. So alright, so if you go to the Windows, right, you will. So first, the name of the software of the app is called Delta Force, right? So the more if you type it in, you'll see that you can uninstall it from here. If you go to settings or control panel, you also see the option there to uninstall. And here also is the folder for it. So now I'm going to uninstall it from control panel. So let's go to control panel. So now we're going to uninstall a program. I'm going to look for it. So here it is. So we're going to right click, uninstall or change. Yes. So now we don't want the data. So we're going to unclick this and press uninstall. And there you go. And it's uninstalled. It's removed. Let's go. Oh, as you can see, the folder for the Delta app is gone. Right. Antivirus software. So for this video, I'm going to use Avast. Alright. Download. And save it to our downloads folder and save it. Alright, so no. Alright, so for the sake of this video, alright, so it's recommended to install the Avast Secure browser to browse safely, right? But for the sake of the video, we're not going to click that. So we can do the free version. Run your first scan. Alright, so here are the different types of protection. Virus scan scores, use quarantine, network inspector. Let's go to settings and protection. And let's make sure that all of these settings are checked. And scan for tools, boot time scan, quarantine, right? Firewall, and it's always the original connections. All of those are checked. We should be good to go. Let's just run a scan. And just like that, we have installed our antivirus software and turn on the necessary settings to protect our system.